YouTube has changed. I've been on this platform for the last 15 years, and I've never seen an easier time to grow a brand new channel from scratch. The days where you need fancy, polished, highly edited content in order to grow are gone. And there's a new way to grow a highly profitable channel from complete scratch. In this video, I'm going to share the strategy that is working for me. Plus, I'm going to give you a 4-step system to launch and scale a brand new channel to $10,000 per month. But first, let me show you some proof. So this video is my top performing video, 1 out of 10, right? 14,000 views, 7%. Click-through rate, by the way, if you don't know what a click-through rate means, that means that your thumbnail is pretty good. So this is one of the videos, right? So we go to content and we go to this video right here. And on this video analytics, we kind of see a little bit different numbers, right? Nearly like 3 times less views. Click-through rate on this thumbnail is 5%. And the interesting thing is that on this video, I spent a good amount of money on editing this video. First of all, it was edited by an editor. Secondly, I spent hours making this thumbnail. Okay, I spent so long making this thumbnail, ensuring it's perfect. And on this video, I spent 10 minutes on making the thumbnail. And I have not even edited this video that much. It was edited by me, but it took me like an hour to just cut the audio and stuff like that. Now, the same goes for example, this video. I spent so much time editing the thumbnail. I spent money for editor as well, and it just didn't perform that well. What I did is I went through all of my past videos and I just looked at the numbers. And what I found is that my most successful videos, for example, this video right here, how I made $300,000 posting IG Reels, whatever, 100,000 views. This video right here, the same thing, 22,000 views. Right here, 12,000 views, 35,000 views. All of these videos that you see with the most amount of views that performed the best for me and made me the most money, by the way, were not edited by professional editor. I was just sitting in my home office, recording and speaking and sharing my advice and sharing what I've learned. This is another thing. When I uploaded this YouTube video, as you can see right here, it has a lead magnet in the description right here, right? This lead magnet. We go here. This is the lead magnet. People get a PDF, right? So here's the thing. I grew my email list after uploading this video. So I uploaded this video February 26. As you can see, I had 12,924 subscribers. And by March 5th, so exactly like a week later, I had nearly 14,000 subscribers. So this one video grew my email list by 1,000 new subscribers, and these could become, whatever, like customers over the time. And it just stacks on top of each other, right? You make more and more and more and more of these types of videos. You have like a lead magnet in your description. You grow your email list. You keep growing, you keep stacking that email list. And the email list is where a lot of value is in the internet marketing game. It's essentially one of the most valuable assets you can build. Here is the old method to grow a YouTube channel. Fancy studio, fancy thumbnails, over-edited videos designed for mass audience. The problem with that is, okay, let's see this video from Leon Hendricks. 6.9 million views, right? Great. 6.9 million views, you would say, this guy must be making a lot of money, right? That's true. Like if you get 6.9 million views, you're most likely gonna make a lot of money from AdSense, like over $50,000, I guess, from AdSense. But the problem is that you are completely dependent on algorithm all the time. You just like always have this pressure on your shoulders for your videos to perform like this, right? Which is like you can't predict that. You can't really predict that. You can make the best video in the world, like edit it like crazy, and still it could flop. And I'm going to show you some examples of that happening in real time. And I see beginners actually try to make something like Iman does or Sebastian, and they just fail miserably. And people that create channels with a new method I'm going to share with you just blow up, right? And I just showed you some examples of my own videos, right? Videos that were edited and where I spent money for editing and stuff performed worse than the videos where I just sit down, turn on my camera and just talk for 20 minutes to 30 minutes and just honestly share what I've learned, honestly share my expertise, whatever. By the way, I'm doing something new. I opened 5 slots for my one-on-one coaching, where I'm going to work with you directly to help you kickstart your YouTube channel from scratch. I'm going to come up with video ideas for you, and I'm also adding a full guarantee that within the next 3 to 6 months of working together, you're going to grow to your first 1,000 subscribers. And at minimum, you're going to make your money back for the coaching that you paid. I'm going to leave the link in this video description, a form for you to fill up. So feel free to fill out the form. I'm going to have a look at the form. I'm going to go through all the forms myself. And if you are a good fit, I'm going to reach out to you and see if we can work together. So this is the old method designed for mass audience, and it carries a very big risk. And here is the risk right in front of your eyes. So this guy, Leon Hendricks, he's been producing this hype content for a while, and he found himself in a box where he doesn't really want to produce this type of content anymore, because he even said that it causes him a lot of stress to produce this type of content. Like it takes a month to just make one video, which is not sustainable to run a business that way if you're not even selling anything on the back end. And if you want to sell something on the back end, there's also a problem, because you attracted a mass audience, and mass audience is not going to buy an expensive product from you. They most likely are better suited for getting selling supplements to them or something like that. That is mass appeal product, but that way, you have to spend a lot of money on manufacturing, building a brand and stuff like that. So it's a different route you can take. So here's a big risk. He has I think 500,000 subscribers or something like that, or even more, close to 1 million maybe. I don't remember, but it's definitely more than 500,000. So he just started posting like podcasts and stuff like that he wanted to post, stuff that he actually wanted to make. And as you can see, it's not performing really well. It's not performing really well compared to the amount of followers he has, because he's not producing that hype content anymore, which majority of his audience that he attracted once. You attract an audience with this mass appeal content, and then you find yourself where you kind of no longer want to make this type of content, but you can't. Right? You become a slave to the audience that you built. Okay. And the same thing happened to Sebastian. As you can see, he just tried to create some sort of raw, authentic video where he just shares some real tangible advice, which is probably very good, and he doesn't get the same number of views which his hype content gets about dropshipping, whatever. The same goes for this video, and this is what I was talking about. Even if you make very well designed, packaged, and edited video, it could still flop. 22k views, and this video was edited and designed and packaged, as you can see, pretty well. And his channel is like 1 million subscribers, so 22k views is not so good. The same thing is happening on Iman's channel, like a day in the life of multimillionaire. Although this video is very well edited, packaged, whatever, it just doesn't get the same number of views as this more other like hypey content does. So this is what you want, and this is what you don't want. Okay, of course, Iman is making a shit ton of money with this channel, with this brand, right? I'm not taking this from him, but it gets to the point where you build this massive thing that you no longer know what it is. You don't know where. It just becomes too big, and you just get overwhelmed by it. Same thing happened for me. We go to my Instagram at Creator Caro, my content is just like hypey. Whenever I make mass appeal content, it performs really well. So for example, this appear in March and set yourself 12 months ahead. This type of self-improvement content appears to a lot of mass audiences. That's why it's just performed really well. Whenever I post something that is a little bit more nuanced, 9 hard truths after making 500k online, look at the differences. 19k views, 1.5k views. Sorry, likes, right? Skills I wish I learned sooner. Hypey content gets the attention. But does it translate to dollars? Not really, because look at this guy, for example, 9,000 subscribers on YouTube, right? 9,000 subscribers on YouTube. Look at how many views it gets. This video for Iman got 200k views, right? 200k views, 5 million subscribers. That equals to the same level of having 500,000 subscribers on YouTube and getting 20,000 views. Or having 50,000 subscribers and getting 2,000 views. How would you feel like having 50,000 subscribers and getting 2,000 views on your video? That's the same level right here. So this guy has 9,000 subscribers and gets 90k views, 20k views, 13k views. So let's say this is equals to Iman getting 5 million views, if I'm doing the math right. This guy has software company and also a course that he sells about YouTube for I don't know how much. But the thing is, I'm of course guessing he's making at least 30k per month just from this channel, uploading I think one video a month or something. He's not, he doesn't have this overwhelming stress of each video that each video has to perform. He just puts out the content that, is tangible value, and he's built an audience the right way from the start. He built an audience of substance, not hype, right? When you produce hypey content that is designed and edited like crazy, you're attracting the audience that want to watch that type of content. But this type of audience is not going to be the smartest people in the world, because they value picture and visuals over the substance of your video. So when you want to introduce substance in your channel and talk about more deep topics and something that really could add value to them, this is not what you want, right? But this is what actually gives value to people. Longer, in-depth, informational, actionable videos that have nuance and that have deeper explanations. That's why these videos are longer, and these videos like 34 minutes have no fancy edits, but they are actionable and nuanced, and they attract the audience that you want, the audience of buyers. Okay, people that watch these types of videos gonna be much more likely to purchase your product. So this is the new method to do YouTube, focusing on substance, not the visuals. Okay, and I have proof to back this up myself that it actually is the way to do it. I've tried fancy edits, I've tried scripting out my videos like crazy, and they never worked. They never work for me. The pendulum swings, and opportunities like this just come out of nowhere, because the pendulum was for far too long on one side. Mr. Beast type of videos on YouTube, and everybody tried to do it. Alex Ramosi even jumped on that trend and quickly realized that, I don't want that mass appeal audience. There's no point of going so broad. There's no point, right? There's no point. You just create unnecessary pressure on yourself, and then you box yourself into a prison where you now have to make these types of videos. Otherwise, you're not going to get the views. And you attach your self-worth to the views as well, which is very painful thing. Naval Ravikant says, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Quickly start playing the game of chasing the views. But what's the point of the views if you're not converting them and not making any money from them just for the sake of the views, right? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes, right? So don't do that. So this is a cool example on how you can, I'm going to show you the ways to find these types of ideas and implement it to your own niche. But this is a very cool way how you can start. And this is an example, for example, right? This guy, Non-Guru, explains how to print with YouTube Shorts automation. Uploaded a month ago, 400,000 views, guys. I think this was his first video on the channel, and it just blew up, and it continues to blow up, right? So look, I didn't exactly copy, his title, whatever, but I've taken the concept from his thumbnail and applied it to my own subject, which is my authority, which is my expertise, which is digital products, right? And that's what you want to do with this method, right? You want to find what is being pushed by YouTube and see how you take certain elements from that video, either a title framework, a thumbnail framework, and apply it to your own niche. So for example, if you were in fitness, you would say something like, a frat bro explains how to get aesthetic body without quitting desserts. And then you would have, similar concept thumbnail, and you would say easy lol, right? Trust me, if you would make this video and you are in a fitness niche, very quickly, you're gonna outcompete Kinda Body with views, right? Because if you go to Kinda Body channel, which was this old school way of building a YouTube channel in fitness space, hypey content, edited videos, he has a big audience, but he doesn't get 10, 20K views on his videos. 8.5K views, 20K views, right? 25K views. And I'm not dissing on a guy, he's making millions, of course. But if you were to start a fitness channel, this is not a way you would start anymore. You would start in this framework. And trust me, I don't see anyone in fitness doing this, right? This guy, look, here's how I blew up Faceless channel to $10,000 a month. Again, fitness example. You would say, here's how I got aesthetic physique in 90 days. And then, there would be your face cam here, and there would be like a board like this, something like that. And there would be your before picture right here and after picture right here. Look at this, by the way. He had a massive channel, 2.2 million views. He recently started just posting new videos on his new channel, and they're performing really well. Look, 47K views, 27K views. And he just sits and talks. I think he has one offer, 0 to 10K. So here's your 10K month niche brand strategy, all right? And by the way, I just showed you how to come up with these ideas. So you would find videos like this that are being pushed. You want to find these outliers before you start your channel, right? And then you apply those outliers, like the thumbnails from them, the titles from these outlier videos, to your own niche, to your own subject. So here's what you're gonna need for 10K niche brand strategy on YouTube. And by the way, this was my highest day from digital products that I ever had. 6.5 thousand euros, so it's nearly $7,000. And YouTube was definitely a big part of this because I already had some videos on YouTube. Back then I was selling an Instagram course on how to grow on Instagram. And I had videos on YouTube from the past. If we go to my channel and we go to one of my first videos on my channel, we're gonna find that it was actually videos about Instagram, right? So these videos. And without even knowing, I was building myself as an authority about Instagram marketing and Instagram growth. And I had a course about Instagram. And this helped me to build an email list of potential buyers for my course. And when I did a massive launch, this is the money I made. So 10K month niche brand strategy. You're gonna need to have authority, expertise, and experience. Like, this is the thing with these types of videos. Substance comes first. So you have to have some sort of experience. You have to, have expertise in something, whether it's building a dropshipping stores, whether it's getting into aesthetic body and physique. Because the thing about these videos, they're not based on the image. They all based about authority and your expertise and the proof that you have the result. Then we're going to do research. So I just showed you how to do research. You're going to need to have vidIQ, and you can simply just find these channels that are popping off and apply and spin those popular ideas from those channels to your own niche. So I just showed you how to do that, right? If you are in fitness, you would apply similar title just to fitness and similar thumbnail just to fitness. And by the way, again, if you are in fitness, try this. Nobody's doing it. You would need to post 2 videos per week. That's it, honestly. And you would need to have one simple offer. I would start with $400 plus. A lot of people are gonna tell you to start with thousands of dollars offer, but I don't think it's realistic if you don't have an offer yet and if you never sold anything yet. Starting with $400, like one-on-one coaching, something like that, it's much more realistic because you can over deliver to a customer and charge a little bit cheaper and gain confidence that you can actually sell stuff online. Because if you've never sold like offers like this, it's difficult to go for $5,000 to $10,000 offer right off the get-go. Am I wrong here? But I'm assuming you don't have that much confidence. You need to build up some confidence in order to sell stuff like this that expensive. So I would start with $400 plus. That's how I started. I started even cheaper, but that was a course. So if you're going for like one-on-one coaching, I think $400 offer for coaching, $400, $500 offer would be an ideal way to get started. And if you want me to help you build all of this, right? Again, there's going to be a first link in this video description to fill out the form. And if you're a good fit, I will help you to build that YouTube channel, and we're going to build it together and help you, launch your offer on YouTube. So this is the opportunity I see in YouTube moving into 2025. And I think it's definitely not going to last forever. Remember, as I said about a pendulum swings and stuff like that, when everybody starts doing it, it's going to become a new way. And we can just go back into over edited videos again. But right now we still have I would say 12-month window where you can truly build a powerful brand using the strategy. So with that said, take action on it. And thank you so much for watching.